BBC Radio Guernsey, it is 12 minutes past 11. I'm Claire Cathcart. I am at Castle Cornet this morning because the Guernsey Air Display is due to get started in under 10 minutes time. There's been a few changes so far to the running order, and things have even been changing this morning because, of course, although the weather isn't too bad from where I'm standing here at Castle Cornet, the sun is shining. There are some clouds in the distance, and I do think that those thundery showers that might be expected later on may still come, but we are holding out hope. We can hear in the distance, just coming in from the south, the Muscle biplane.
Yeah, lovely, Rich Goodwin. I mean, look, it's so much power, he can just fly sideways, so the wings are not keeping him in the air at the moment.
And of course, smoke coming out.
Lots of smoke.
From the Muscle biplane, flying in sideways over the Little Russell. There is much that he can do with this plane. I think he's flying upside down now.
Absolutely, yeah. Blood rushing to his head. Now he's knife edge, as we call it. So he's getting some speed up for his next maneuver.
Heading now over Castle Cornet, high up into the sky. Now, if you're lucky enough to head to meet the pilots yesterday, Rich was there with his biplane, and just to see it up close, it's been extensively modified in order to be able to perform some of these extraordinary aerobatics. He works hard on his planes.
He's neither going up nor down. Just, yeah, as I say, we could go make a cup of tea while he's doing that, couldn't we? That just demonstrates the capability of his aircraft.
You're listening to BBC Radio Guernsey with me, Claire Cathcart, Sid Bauscher here as well. The Bronco just coming in from the south now, flying past us at Castle Cornet, heading along to the north. If you are at Buller Avenue, you should be getting a good sight now as it flies back to us at Castle Cornet.
Yeah, so now he's going high speed. He's at a little bit of slow speed. I suspect we'll see some very, very slow stuff later on. And that's not bad, a little aileron roll.
And a great name, the Bronco.
Oh,
wild, half-tamed horse in the west of the US, apparently from its lively flying characteristics.
Well, that means that they can, when they move the controls, it takes the instructions and very quickly goes where it wanted to go. It doesn't lumber around the sky. So when he decides to put the bank in, there it goes. See how quickly it just reacted? So that rate of roll, you wouldn't be able to go that quickly in an airliner. So the rate of roll is what gives it that maneuverability, and the Bucking Bronco nickname.
Can hear off in the distance towards the south what sounds like it could be the Wasp coming in.
Yes, it is. This is what you call a flying machine. Not one of those ones that can only go in a straight line forward. It can go backwards, sideways, up, down.
You can hear that sound as it just comes past us here at Castle Cornet.
Yeah, most of that noise is coming from the rotor blades, because the tips of the rotor blades are getting very close to the speed of sound, and the air over the top of them especially, and that's when you hear the Chinook, what you're actually hearing is a tiny bit of sonic boom off the end of the rotor blade. So that's where most of the noise is coming from. It's got a gas turbine engine that's driving the propeller, not a piston engine. And yeah, he's doing a display. This, of course, isn't a helicopter which can go upside down, so he'll just be milking it as much as he can. And hopefully he'll demonstrate that he can fly backwards and sideways, up and down, like a flying machine.
That is a beautiful sound as the Seafire flies past us here at Castle Cornet towards the north of the island and then up into the sky.
Yeah, up into what looks certainly is the first half of the loop. We'll see whether he completes it.
And that gorgeous sound we are hearing now as it flies above us at Castle Cornet, and really does have a beautiful sound as it passes by.
Oh, it does. Like the Merlin engine, the Griffin, it's iconic, isn't it? When you get 4 of them on the Lancaster, the Merlins, yeah, it's just you don't have to look up the sky to realise what engine and propeller combination it is.
We have just heard that unfortunately the Red Arrows have had to cancel for today, so that is it for the Guernsey Air Display for today.